Hi, reading is a receptive skill. You must cultivate a reading habit. Reading has been a difficult module for many students. Hello, my name is Benny Abraham Matthews. I'm a language trainer at Medcity International Academy, Kottayam. Today, I'd like to talk to you about the IELTS reading test. The IELTS reading test consists of 40 questions designed to test a wide range of reading skills. These include reading for gist, reading for main ideas, reading for details, skimming, understanding logical argument, and recognizing writers' opinions, attitudes, and purpose. You will get similar question types in both the IELTS general training and academic tests. However, the reading text topics are different. Managing your time in the test is important as you have 60 minutes to answer 40 questions. It is always recommended to spend no more than 20 minutes on each part of the reading test. However, if you find the first passage easy, you may finish it in a shorter time, allowing you more time to answer questions in the next two passages. The passages get harder as you move through the test. So make sure you keep enough time to tackle the final passage. Now let's look at a multiple choice academic sample task. So let's look at question 10, 11 and 12. Question 10 says, research completed in 1982 found that in the United States, soil erosion, option A, reduced the productivity of farmland by 20%, option B, was almost as severe as in India and China, option C, was causing significant damage to 20% of farmland, and option D, could be reduced by converting cultivated land to meadow or forest. Now, if you look at the question, it says research completed in 1982 found that in the United States soil erosion. The question is asking about what happened in 1982, and the three critical words are topsoil, 1982 and diminish. Now look at the passage. It talks about 1/5, and 1/5 is the same as 20%. So option C is the right answer. So question number 11. The question says, by the mid 1980s, farmers in Denmark, option A, used 50% less fertilizers than Dutch farmers. Option B, used twice as much fertilizers as they had in 1960. Option C, applied fertilizers much more frequently than in 1960. Option D, more than doubled the amount of pesticide they used in just 3 years. Now the critical word here is 1980s, mid 1980s. So the decade would be 1980 to 1990. So mid of this decade would be 1985. The second thing mentioned in the passage is about fertilizer and pesticide. But the passage talks about pesticide use only up to 1984. Hence the use of pesticide is not part of the mid 1980s we are talking about in the question. So the comparative period in the passage is 1960 to 1985, and there are only two specific information reporting to that in the question options, and those are B and C. The word used here is twice. This refers to or relates to doubled, and hence the answer is B. So it will be, by the mid 1980s, farmers in Denmark used twice as much fertilizer as they had in 1960. And finally, to question number 12. The question is, which one of the following increased in New Zealand after 1984? Option A, farm incomes. Option B, use of fertilizer. Option C, overstocking. And option D, farm diversification. There are three crucial words here in the question, which is increased, New Zealand, and after 1984. The relevant words in the passage are cut in farm incomes, fall in the use of fertilizers, and stopped overstocking. So, the only value that has increased is the diversification of farmlands, and the right answer is D, which is farm diversification. Okay, so I would like to give you some tips and strategies to identify these multiple choice kind of questions. This is my strategy. There are many different strategies that you can use, but you can use the one that you feel comfortable with. One is read the questions carefully. 2, skim the text to get the general meaning. 3, underline any key words in the question and think about any synonyms that might appear in the text. 4, read the choices and underline any key words. Think about the difference in meaning between the different choices. 5, predict the correct answer. 6, read the text and using keywords and synonyms, locate the part containing the answer. 7, read the part of the text very carefully, thinking about the difference in meanings. 8, think about not only which options are correct, but how the other options are wrong. And finally, go back and read the question again and mark your final choice. So hope this video was useful to you. Thank you.
Medcity International Academy. Trusted hands forever.